Hey everybody, this is Yusef for Dad's Free Time Let's Plays. The game is Mission Impossible Operation Surma. And I just there's a lot of things that pop into my head, and I wanted to say them on record so I can listen to them later, so you could listen to them, so you could comment, tell me I'm an idiot or whatever. I usually bury a lot of these things in the video games while I play them, but some of these things I kind of would like a little feedback on, just to see if it can open my mind a little bit. So feel free to definitely comment or whatever. Say whatever you want. I would enjoy the conversations. Sometimes when I make the riskiest things, it's nice to have you guys come in. Either, tell me you don't like something or whatever. That's absolutely fine. I'm open-minded. I'm not an asshole, so whatever. It might be. It depends on who you ask. But this is one thing that kind of irritates me. So I watch a lot of video game stuff, I mean, obviously, I make video game plot summaries and play video games, post them on here. It would stand the reason that I do watch other people do stuff. And one of the things that irritates me a lot about these videos is the people's need to tell bad jokes and then point out that the joke is bad. Like, they know it's bad, and then instead of just telling the bad joke and letting you react, they have to beat you to it. I mean, part of it is because they don't get your reaction. Like, the whole point of a dad joke or a pun or something like that is to say it and watch you cringe. However, when they do it on YouTube, they can't get the reaction from you. So they have to, imagine your reaction and then react as if you reacted, even though they don't know what it is. And it just becomes this weird cycle of them not coming up with any funny jokes, but them always saying bad jokes and then going, yeah, I know it's a bad joke, ha ha ha. And it really pisses me off. It's such a waste of time. Let me give you an example, okay? So in this game, Mission Impossible, the main character's name is Ethan Hunt. All right, Ethan Hunt. So then I would say, oh, it looks like Ethan is hunting for the bad guys. And then after I say that, it's a horrible joke. It's horrible. You know it's bad. I know it's bad. It's scheußlich. It's German for disgusting. It's horrible. There's absolutely no merit in that joke. No merit in that pun. It doesn't take any thought for me to say it. Doesn't even take any thought for you to understand what's happening. It is just a bad, lame, horrible joke. But you can't resist it because you're just such a corny little dad joke telling person. You gotta write it in a script, then say it out loud, and know that when you say it out loud that it sucks. So then you have to be like, yeah, I know. That's just who I am. Nobody cares. I don't know why it pisses me off so much. Probably because it happens a lot. A Kids Bop. My daughter just came in. She's excited about Kids Bop. That's the pinnacle of my life as a dad. My child finds something exciting, and then she comes in to show me, and I say, awesome, and then she just leaves. Which, I mean, I'm glad. But anyway, back to my rant. Yeah, it irritates the crap out of me. I just... It happens so often. I wish that somebody else was there for the person writing the script to play off of, so that they can just not feel insecure about their stupid joke. And just sell it. Oh, and he went hunting for the thing, and then just keep going. You know it's a bad joke. Don't feel bad about it. Just go ahead. There's a lot of things that I used to watch this show called Home Movies, where they would just have this these weird conversations between each other, and they'd have the bad jokes and shit like that. But it's because it was embedded in the conversation that you could just like hear the joke and move on. You would appreciate the flow of the conversation. But when somebody stops, you know, all right. Here's a joke that I thought was funny on Dr. Katz, right? Dr. Katz's father Dr. Katz is a psychologist. He's got a son played by John Benjamin, who you guys would know as Archer and Bob from Bob's Burgers. John Benjamin's character, which is Ben, he's making a book about his life, even though he doesn't have a life. He sits on his butt and does nothing, right? And he's thinking about calling the chapter the pensive years. You know, he's like, yeah, what do you think about it, Dad? And his dad says, yeah, I think I would call it the expensive years. Get it? Expensive, because you cost me a lot of money. Expensive, right? Now, I didn't see that joke coming. I didn't laugh out loud, but I thought it was clever. All right? Now, just the Ethan Hunt joke I threw out there was not clever. His last name is Hunt. I just took Hunt and then used the word. There was no addition to it, you know? And on top of that, when Dr. Katz was saying it, he's like making a point to his son how much it costs that he doesn't do shit but sit on his butt. So that joke works. When the people use the jokes in these video games, they're just like, they just can't not do it, and that's fine. But just move on. Don't let us know that you can't help it. All right? You don't have to excuse your crappy joke. Just tell a crappy joke and move on with your life. Drives me crazy. I know I'll do it at some point. I mean, I do it anyway. But it's just one of those things where you start to realize that people have like these jokes that they say over and over again, and if they keep excusing their bad humor, then it's like, but if you've watched like 5 or 6 of their thing, you'll just be like, okay, I get it already. You tell crappy jokes. Can we go ahead? You're not a joke writer for SNL or whatever. I get it. Anyway, another thing that pisses me off, and I'll like shut it down, is back in the day, there were people that were all very, very uniform with the way they would deliver their stuff. I think it kind of started with Peanut Butter Gamer or whatever. I don't know. But there was a while there where people would tell a joke they didn't like, and they just slow the film down and do it in like a really deep voice and make it weird to try and play off the joke that they knew wasn't funny. I really dislike that too. Like, whatever you're trying to do to enhance the joke, if you tell 5 different jokes, but then the punchline is not the actual punchline of the joke, but you doing something at the end, which is the exact same punchline over and over again. It's like he's like looking over there, and he's like looking over there, looking over there. Like that's your punchline for every joke. Anytime it's like, I have it down to a formula. 3 times a video, I'm gonna do the slow-mo, because you have to actually go back and edit your slow-mo in there to make it look better. Like, what the? Stop it. And I'm glad they have. People just run their stuff through, because it was getting on my nerves. And now this is the new thing getting on my nerves. People letting you know that their jokes suck. Just go along. I'm not claiming that my jokes in these things are the best on the video, but that's not the point of my videos. You know, my videos are to bring some sort of levity to or some, like, just have fun playing video games and have some sort of witty banter. And at no point is witty banter supposed to be hilarious jokes. Okay. It's witty banter. Nobody's supposed to be stopping to laugh their ass off. It's just supposed to be giggle, good times, you know. So whatever. Anyway, this is my first one. Let me know how you felt about it. Let me know how you feel about the subject matter, and hopefully when you see it, it spoils everybody else's videos for you. So. Because man, it's I'm interested in how people write nowadays, because I gotta write more stuff, and I want to figure out how to inject more jokes into my thing. But if the game doesn't allow for these jokes, then I'm not going after it. You know, I'm not going to try to force a joke when it's not there. The subject matter is not allowing it. I'm not going to use it. You know, so whatever. Anyway. All right, y'all. Peace.